Hello, and welcome to another episode of Mr. and Mrs. for the year 2025. Happy New Year to everyone that
Happy
we
New
haven't
Year.
greeted or said Happy New Year to. Happy New Year to you. This is Mr. and Mrs. I am Mrs. Andrea Whiteman,
I am Mr. Curtis Whiteman.
and thank you for joining us today. We're going to have a little conversation. Let's talk. All right?
All right. So, before we jump into the topic, we usually do our welcome, our greeting, our questions. Let's just to warm us up, okay? So this is the first question to my wife, to my missus.
Okay.
What was your favorite memory of 2024?
My favorite memory of 2024. Wow. Mm, I don't know. I don't want to say 2024 was lackluster.
It was
'Cause
mid.
I thank God for life and for all the things. But um, my favorite memory of 2024, nothing like stands out or jumps out at me.
Okay, well, that's your answer.
No,
That's fine. It was
2024.
what we call mid. It was average. It was
Yeah, it was a
eh,
regular year. Like,
eh.
yeah, yeah. There wasn't any like big celebration or anything like that. So,
Okay, that's fine. Well, we're just going to pray that 2025 is better. That's what we're going to do.
right,
We need
right,
some excitement. We need some movement.
right.
Okay. Um, mine was this podcast. This was a
Okay,
dream. So this is something I wanted to do. So I said, okay, let me stop procrastinating
right.
and we're
Did we
doing
do
it.
our first episode in 2024?
Yeah, I think in February, I think we did like a couple demos.
Okay,
I
okay.
think I put one demo on Facebook, but we did a couple demos and then we moved in this room and start like really pushing,
Right.
doing
So
the
we did.
content.
We started the podcast in
Yeah, I think
2024.
we did in January or February,
We
one or
did.
two.
We did one in January. We did.
So,
So this has been a year. So in a full year now. Okay.
happy anniversary to us. Different
Okay.
anniversary.
Happy
Show
anniversary, Mr. and Mrs. Podcast. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So that was the big thing in 2020.
Yeah, that was yeah. Didn't realize it's gonna be so much work, but it's okay.
It's work. Everything you do is work.
Everything's work.
Yeah.
Everything's work. All right. So here's my next question. Next question. All right. I don't know if you might have an answer for this one. What did you do, if you have done anything to ruin a romantic or sexy moment? What have you done to just ruin the moment?
To ruin it.
Like
um.
the moment's gone. Like we nothing's happening here. Did you say something? Did you do something?
I don't know. Usually I'm the one to get the attitude quick and the moment is over. But I don't do the thing. But I
Oh,
get the attitude and say
yeah, you did.
forget it.
I'm usually doing something stupid.
Um,
It's usually. Well, it doesn't have to be with me. I mean, just don't go on details. I don't want to know too much. But
But no, usually if something goes wrong, I get an attitude quick and it's over. It's like forget it. It's just forget it.
I'm not surprised.
And I don't come back from it. So
I've been there. All right.
yeah.
So I'll share my moment. Fortunately, it wasn't with you. 'Cause I
Okay.
think I probably got punched in the face. I recall I was dating someone
Mhm.
and I was kissing them
Mhm.
and I burped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a small one. It was like, ugh. Just
Yeah, that's nasty.
yeah, I burped in the person's mouth.
Yeah, that's nasty.
I'm sorry, lady's mouth. Like this person just too wide open.
Yeah.
It's just a lady.
Yeah. And that just ruined the moment. It was over. It's done.
It would be over me if I was the one getting it. So absolutely, it was over. That was done. It's a done deal.
Yeah, that wasn't love. Then that was just a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that happens. That's
It was anything serious.
right. Right.
Not that I was some kind of whore just going out kissing people, but but it wasn't there. It wasn't that kind of
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. All right.
Mhm.
So y'all, today's topic, we asked for people to send questions and
Right.
subjects. We got some questions.
Okay.
So this is the advice hour.
Okay.
It's just some advice hour.
Advice hour. All right.
So we have some questions that we're both going to answer to the best of our ability. These questions are a little different than our average questions,
They
so
are.
let's just work with us, okay?
Right.
Now, if you feel different, that's okay. Put in the comments. What would you say? What would you do?
Okay.
All right, let's have some feedback.
Okay.
All right, I'll start. This is a good one, y'all. My mother's new fiance wants me to call him dad. How do I navigate this? Now, let's do it in context. The mother is 58 years old. I guess is a gentleman talking. Yes, it's a gentleman. He's 35.
Okay.
Guess how old the fiance is? 24.
Oh, wow.
So he's younger than
Right. Right.
than the son.
Right. And he wants him to call him dad? He's a grown man. Like,
First of all, exactly. First of all, you're a grown man and you're younger than me.
right. Right. Yeah, no.
How do I navigate this?
When you get the context of the full question, no, you're younger than me, and I am now a grown man. Like in my 30s, I don't need to call you dad.
Let's add this. You ain't raised me, so you're not even a dad figure.
Right. Exactly.
You are my mother's fiance, boyfriend, husband.
If it was a minor, then you would consider it. To the extent of is that person's father, that child's father in their life, But this is a grown man. No, I'm not calling you dad.
Part of me feel like that's a joke. Like, are you trying to make me upset?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Really? Like no. Dad? No. Absolutely not.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
To you,
at
no.
this grown age. No.
At 35 and you're 24, answer's no. I'm not calling you dad.
Yeah, absolutely not.
And if you're offended, I don't take it to Jesus. I don't know.
That's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work. It won't work for me.
Yeah.
All right, your turn. What question you got?
Okay, so this question is asking my parents to house sit, and then telling them the night before we leave that the kids will be there also.
So am I wrong for? Are they wrong? What's the question? Are they wrong for doing that?
Wrong for asking my parents to house sit and then telling them the night before we leave that the kid's gonna be there too. So you're not really asking just to house sit.
That's babysit.
You're asking them to babysit, right? That should have been the initial ask. Can you come to my house and take care of the kids?
First of all, kudos to them for creativity because they got them commit first, and then it was like, oh, by the way.
Yeah, you're wrong for that. You're wrong for that.
It's not going to be a full house, by the way. I mean, not going to be an empty house. It's going to be kids.
Right.
All you got to do is wake up and feed them.
No.
They show they don't burn.
Could we have ever done that? No.
No.
Nope.
I don't think at any age, no. Just.
No. I'm talking about what our kids tell our parents.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Absolutely not.
No.
Love you, but you figured that out. The day, what as I said, the day before?
Right.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. And our parents wouldn't have fell for that either. I mean, we didn't even send our kids over to our parents too much.
We really didn't.
The most, they stayed
that summer they went to your parents for.
Yeah, they stayed for the summer, and that was a lot.
Yeah, I went through it for that one. I was having anxiety.
Yeah, we've never been away without our kids, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, we've never been away. When we go away, we go with our kids.
It looked like this person right there. They needed to get away. They
needed to get away without the kids, but they just didn't tell the parents.
They don't trust their parents. Like, maybe their parents like I was like, no, we're not watching your kids.
Yeah, but they were wrong for that though.
Of course.
Creative, but wrong.
Very creative.
Yeah.
They're liars, but it's okay. It's okay. All right. Here's the next question. Am I wrong for wanting my husband to confront my mother-in-law for sharing our pregnancy news despite us asking to keep it private?
Oh, no, you're not wrong for that.
I agree. To the gentleman, though, to the husband, if you know your mother had problems keeping things to the vest, close to the vest, or keeping her mouth shut,
don't tell her.
Don't let her find out everybody else.
Yeah.
That's an easy argument, though. Like that's not even.
I mean, I know she's excited, but if you ask her not to share it, and she still did.
But
Yeah,
now
that's a
she's asking
problem.
her husband to confront the
Yeah, tell
mother.
your mother that she was wrong.
Well, at least she's not jumping off to do it herself. But
Right, that's
that's
true.
a whole nother thing that the poor husband had to deal with.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Wife and mother issues.
Nobody want to
Not
bother with
yeah,
that.
the wife and mother not getting along. But that would have pissed me off. That would have pissed me off.
I can understand why.
Yeah.
I can understand why. Um, Thankfully, I never done that. I think with my mother, I think I told him kind of late in comparison to you.
Mhm.
I think you will tell your family first, and then my family will find out. But that's the
Yeah,
way
that's
things. That's
right. That's just the way you handle your family, and I let you handle them. I don't get in. I don't get in the middle of that.
no, you don't.
Yeah.
I
they
say it
could,
was wrong for
they
telling you
could
whole bunch
never
of people.
say. They could never say that your wife made you. Azine didn't. Nope.
No, they know
That was
they know
all
I'm
Curtis.
standoffish in private.
Okay.
That's the way I like to word it. I'm private and introverted,
Okay.
private, all those
Mm.
words. Yeah, I'm
Mm.
all those things.
Right. So
Not secretive.
when
Not
they find
secretive.
out, they find out, and it's like surprise, or this is what happened.
Yeah, like the engagement.
Okay. Okay. Am I wrong for refusing to share my inheritance with my half siblings because I don't consider them real family? Oh.
You take that one first.
Oh. Yeah, that's wrong. Half siblings means that they were
Different parents. I mean, one parent, but they don't
right,
have the same
right.
mother
So either
father.
they have the same mother or the same father, but not the same mother and father.
Kind of like not trying to be funny. Kind of like Nick Cannon's kids. Like all of them
They have siblings,
have
right?
siblings. They're not the same
Exactly.
parents.
Yeah, that's wrong. That's wrong. If the inheritance came from their parent, absolutely you share with them. Yeah, I'm pro family. I'm for family. Why start dissension in the family or you know issues or drama? It's that's your brother or sister. No half stuff. You know that's your brother or your
Yeah.
sister. I grew up with so many
Foster.
foster children and or children coming in. That's your sibling. That's your brother, your sister. You don't do the half stuff or my adopted sister or my no. That's my sister. That's my brother. So yeah, I would definitely that you're wrong for that. That's greed or selfish or something coming in other than you just don't consider them real family. That's some selfish and greed, in my opinion.
If I was not saved, I'd probably say it a different way. You're just selfish.
Yeah.
Um,
Would you share what they consider half sibling?
it depends on the relationship. Do I talk to you or not? Now that might sound selfish. Is the truth. I'll give them something, but
Right.
it wouldn't be like what I leave for my kids. Like that portion would be a whole lot bigger
But
compared
no,
to.
what I'm saying is like your inheritance, meaning from the parent. Like your parents left all the money, but they left you in charge. Would you give some to
Well,
what
that's
you
different. If they
consider?
left me in charge in comparison to they just left me money and they didn't leave anything
Right. I'm
else.
I'm kind of reading into it because it said
Because it sounded like that
inheritance.
person got money and no one else got money. That's what it sounded like to me.
Right. Would I share my inheritance or
She,
however it
he or
was?
she could be selfish and be like, hey, if she wanted you or he wanted you to have money,
Right.
they won't have
Right.
to see you.
Right.
But
Well.
I wouldn't do that because, for one, I still gotta live with these people. No, the parent that left me on earth to deal with my siblings. I will give them something. I mean,
Right.
I
Because I'm
wouldn't.
thinking an inheritance come when somebody dies, somebody passed away, and you inherit, what they left for you. But that's what I'm saying. Maybe this person was in charge of the inheritance, but they're supposed to split it and share it equally. Yeah, I,
That would
I
be fair.
would. I would.
I ain't gonna lie to you now. Half siblings, I don't think I will be a full equal. I think I'll take a little more myself. I'm doing what the parent want me to do. I'm gonna have that money, but I was just.
This is why people make sure you have a will and make sure that you
Absolutely.
have it spelled out how much you want people to get or who gets what, and then all of this kind of stuff. Well, it won't even matter.
I have another question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where is it? All right. My girlfriend has a sleepover with another guy. Am I wrong for considering ending things? No, you're not wrong.
That don't even sound right.
For another guy? For another guy.
Yeah, that's
I don't
not
care what you say. I don't care if you say he's an alternative lifestyle. No. Well, if he gonna be sleeping over, so am I.
right.
We all be here sleeping in our onesies
Yeah, that don't
in the same
that,
room.
right. That don't even sound.
I'll sleep in the
My
bed.
girlfriend
You
have a
sleep on the
sleepover with
floor.
another guy. No.
I don't care if he was here first. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to stay dating with me? Do you?
Yeah. But I mean, in sometimes people have, oh, this is my female best friend, or that's my male best friend, or like you said, they have alternative lifestyle, so they're not even attracted to me. They're attracted to the opposite sex, whatever.
You say that until you see
Y'all
someone
just
in their
don't.
pajamas and nighties, and then you see
Right.
see their skin a little bit. Then it's like, ooh.
Well, I mean, I never did the the sleepover thing too much anyway with other females or anything. No, when we finish at partying, doing whatever we do, everybody go to their own house. Everybody go stay where they're supposed to stay. If we get in the hotel, you get your room, I get mine, all of that kind of stuff. It wasn't no sleepover. But that was just me, how I was raised and stuff. It wasn't too much sleepover.
Yeah, I didn't do a lot of sleepovers either.
Yeah.
I can't even say this a lot. I don't think I ever had a sleepover. I don't think I ever went to. See, because my mother would be like, who are they?
Right.
Why can't they sleep here? You're here. That's why I'm trying to get out of the house.
Right. No,
But
I mean, the most we had was family. Cousins. The cousins
that
come
kind
and sleep over, but all of
or family that was friends that were like family.
right.
You know, regardless, to answer this question, you're not wrong. I don't think I would be considering ending things. I would be ending things. If you would rather have a sleepover with your male best friend than me, happy?
Right.
Clearly, you picked that person over me. We have someone like me with alpha personality. They ain't no
Look, you want to be an introvert or you want to be the alpha? Alpha is not an introvert.
I don't see no rules on that.
Alpha is not an introvert.
I don't think so. I disagree.
Okay, we're gonna have to agree to disagree on that one. The alpha is taking control. They are out there.
Just because I'm an
moving and
introvert doesn't mean I'm
shaking.
passive. I could still be, I don't say demanding because that sounds powerful. Some people don't like those kind of words. But I can still be an alpha and still require what I require. So ask for what I ask for. Make power moves. I don't necessarily.
That's the alpha, right?
Yes.
But now if you're an introvert,
Says who? Says who? Just because I'm not out making a big scene.
no, you don't have to make a scene, but an alpha wants to be seen.
Says, I don't know about that.
Yeah, an alpha.
I think being.
They come in and demand the room.
That's the
and not that they
result.
want to be seen, but just that's what their presence does. But
That's
they
the
don't.
result of being an alpha.
They don't
people
shy away from it or hide from it.
I'll hide from that. But that's the result of being an alpha.
I think
of demanding the room, demanding attention.
Okay, I think an introvert would shy away from that. Like, oh no, I don't want the attention. Don't.
Okay, so all right, because we have an introvert conversation now.
Yeah.
Gotta take the glasses off. Because I'm an introvert, some interactions I'd rather not have. Okay, for example, because as introverts, some communication is very draining for me. So, for one example, unexpected phone calls. That's introverts don't like that. Unexpected people jumping in by your house. Phone calls, text message. Like we would rather, let's say, have short, quick communications than unexpected, long, drawn out conversations. We would rather see the word introvert. That's saying that it's an inner thing.
Okay.
So I draw my motivation and stuff like that from inside. I don't need motivation from outside. Like an extrovert depends on the energy from external people. I need my motivation and energy from in here. But a lot of times, if I'm being bothered out here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull back in to myself. I'm gonna withdraw.
Okay.
Introverts can be drained by certain atmospheres. Extroverts, when they walk in certain rooms, I'm here. I'm not doing that. Now, because of what I do, the kind of person I am, maybe I should flip that and say I'm an ambivert. That's a little bit of both.
Maybe, yeah.
Because certain atmospheres I could switch up.
Because what I'm hearing, what you're saying, it sounds more like attention span, like you get anxiety, like I can't talk too long, I don't want to do this too long. That's like the attention span. Like
I don't want attention span. People are draining. People will wear you out. It will take your energy, and then you're like, oh, I have nothing left for myself. And now we have to again withdraw and power back up. So go back out and deal with people.
I gotta look up the definition and the meaning. How do they define introvert? I mean, that's something that
it's I have something I have saved on my Instagram. I'm gonna try to play it.
Okay.
I hope it'll catch on the microphone so they can hear on the play.
Because I mean, I could be wrong. Y'all help me. I just don't see an introvert and an alpha being like the same person.
Okay.
Go ahead, play that.
Ambivert. What does that mean? It's like I'm a little mixture of an introvert and an extrovert. It means that I can't be by myself too long, but I can't be around people too long either. And it's like sometimes he's talking and sometimes he's not. Right? So it means basically for me, I draw energy. I have to be alone to recharge. And once I've recharged, now I'm ready to re-engage.
See, now that's me to a T.
Okay.
I need my time to just, because of what I have to do, whether that's ministry, work, being a parent, being a son, all that stuff can be very draining for a person.
Right.
So
what happens when you are still in the midst of people or a situation or a venue or whatever, and you're drained? What happens?
Well, to be honest, it doesn't really happen to me because I'm already mentally prepared.
Okay.
Like tonight, we're going somewhere. I started preparing my mind yesterday. Okay, Curtis, you're gonna see a lot of people. You're gonna be around a lot of people. Be nice, smile, shake hands, kiss baby. Like I'm already getting my mind ready for that.
Okay.
So that's what that is. You just have to prepare yourself.
Right.
That's why I said when it's unexpected, it's like, oh my God. Like introverts don't like that kind of. They want to be prepared.
Okay.
But you can.
I don't know if I'm an introvert or extrovert. I don't
You're
know.
Definitely introvert.
You think I'm an introvert?
Absolutely.
I just don't like a lot of people. I don't like.
But see, and that's the thing.
It's not that I just don't like a lot of people. Okay, because I can be in a room and deal with people, talk to people, but I don't know. Either my antennas are always up, or spiritually, my discernment is always on, and a lot of people talk a lot of lies and foolishness and you lying. Why are you trying to tell me the story and
because they're extroverts and they want to talk
and you want to make like you did all. You're lying, and so my face is saying
people do that. People lie.
You're lying, and so they think, I have an attitude. I really don't have an attitude. I'm just not buying what you're trying to sell right now.
You're an introvert.
You think I'm an introvert?
Absolutely. And that's why
I think I take charge and can put anybody to work and make anybody do anything.
And how does that make you not introvert or extrovert? Because in your room, any room, you're pretty quiet. You're pretty to yourself.
I am quiet.
That's an introvert quality.
I am quiet only because I'm very watchful. I'm watchful. I'm listening. I'm not.
That's introvert qualities.
But it's not that I don't want to be there. I just want to engage in real stuff, not foolishness. That's me. But if I need to be in control, if I need to be the one giving the orders, the charges, I could do that too.
Okay.
Talk to people, deal with people.
So let's look at the qualities of no, this whole podcast is shifted.
Yes.
The qualities of an alpha dog.
Okay.
I'm alpha.
Okay.
Confident. If I'm not confident, trust me, you will never know. I just have my insecure moments too, but if I'm confident about something I know I'm talking about, oh, please, you can't talk me down nothing. I'm borderline arrogant when I'm confident.
Okay. Go ahead.
You're like,
Keep going. What's the other qualities?
assertive
Okay.
and dominant. I've never seen a passive alpha. An alpha can walk in a room and make everyone listen to them. This is what we're doing.
You've learned to be that. That wasn't your original character.
Well, that's what I am now, though.
You've learned. Okay.
Because I don't.
Okay.
Kind of like you. I don't like stupidity. I don't like people that drag their feet. Like, if we're going to do something, let's do it.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, come on, let's go.
Yeah. You definitely don't waste time. You're not a time waster. You don't like lateness and procrastination and that kind of stuff. Definitely not. But assertive.
I try because the thing is, I can
Draw the crowd and make the crowd follow you.
I can do that. Only reason I don't do it because I'm not in a position to be assertive.
Okay.
Now with my conference in my home, I'm assertive. I'm like the day of our conference. Please, I mean, this is why I made some recent changes. Where some people I had to bring people in because I'm like, I want XYZ done, and my staff, Jesus help me, y'all know better than I do. So some things I will ask for, y'all wouldn't do because you just felt you know better. Again, when you have a
nothing
team
that you asked for that we
when you have a
didn't
team
do.
full of assertive people, full of people that are wise and know what they're doing, sometimes you get a little kickback. Me as an alpha dog, I don't want kickback. I want you to do what I told you to do. When I told you to do it.
Even if we know that it's not the best thing.
I don't care. Do what I told you to do.
That don't make sense.
It's perspective. You could feel it's not good. I could feel like that's what I want. I want it done.
But what if I know it's not the right thing?
Would you question your boss? That's not a good decision. Should we do this?
No, they're paying me.
But I'm your husband. You should honor what I'm asking for.
Not if I see you going in a ditch.
I've never been in a ditch. Never. Especially when it comes to conference hosting.
Okay, no, you brought up the husband thing. Like, there was some times like, nah, that's not a good decision. I'm not doing that.
I disagree.
Because if I'm not going to see you walk into a ditch and say, oh, I'm going to follow you and fall into this ditch with you.
Listen, people. Listen, guys. I look at things from every perspective.
Right.
And to me, some things are worth the risk. I feel like I can avoid that ditch. You might see a ditch. I'm not following that ditch just because it's there. I'm going to hop over that thing. I avoided the ditch. Boop, jumped over it.
No, there was some ditches we fell into.
Well, that was probably young, immature me.
Okay, but what I'm saying is I'm not going
to... Post 35? Especially 30?
Experience is a good teacher.
But you talking about past. I'm talking about right now. Right now.
Okay.
Decisions I make, we're having a home conversation now. Right now. I ain't making no bad decisions like that.
Okay, but well, I pray you don't. But I'm not following you.
I don't, but I don't.
I'm not following you if you do.
Because the alpha in me is saying, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay.
I know what I'm doing.
I mean, I trust that you know what you're doing. I do.
I hope you do.
But if it was ever a time that I didn't agree, I'm not following. I don't know, ladies. Y'all might say I'm wrong.
But for the most,
I'm the wife and I'm supposed to follow my husband.
She follows because I make good decisions.
I follow because I agree. We made a decision. I agree, and I'm following you absolutely. But if I ever disagree and I see that it's going to bring us to a bad place, and
how many times has that happened? In recent history, ain't talking about from year one of marriage. You're talking about
that's because experience was a good teacher.
Answer the question.
No.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. You're talking about from when I was 27.
Yeah,
No,
not now.
no.
Not, but I'm saying I'm not. Let's not try to fake the funk like all your decisions was good and we just, we
We're not
made
freaking the
it.
funk, but we're talking about recent history.
No, recently, yeah, absolutely. You've matured and you doing your thing now. Yeah, we
Thank
got
you.
that.
Finally.
Yeah.
It
But
took 25 minutes for her to say,
No,
you make
what
good
I'm
decisions.
saying. No, what I'm saying is, we still have life to live, and you can still make a mistake. You can still make an error, a wrong decision. What I'm
See?
saying is, I'm not following you
Y'all,
into your wrong decision.
This is what I deal with at home.
That's what I'm saying.
This is what I deal with at home. You better believe when I tell you this is what we're doing, I don't talk to God about it already. All right? I need you to not be like Sarah and not second guess me and looking back. I need you to look forward.
I'm
Forward.
not.
What are we looking at? T?
I'm not gonna look back.
Point forward. T.
I'm not gonna look
Point
back.
forward.
I'm not gonna look back. I'm gonna look forward. But if you fall into that ditch, I'm gonna be standing out here to go get you some help. If we both fall in that ditch, we in the ditch. But if I see you, like, I knew he was gonna fall in that ditch. Let me go give him some help, because I didn't fall in that ditch with you. I don't know, ladies, y'all chime in.
It's a lack of faith. It's a lack of faith. That's what that is.
No, it's not. It's not a lack of faith. It's not a lack of faith. It's not a lack of trust, because I trust you. I do. But listen, we're human. We're prone to error. I can make an error. Don't you let me do something and fall in the ditch, or let me do something that you know is wrong. Yes, you are. You are sitting here in human form. You are prone to error. Yes, you are.
Please.
Don't you let me do something that you know I should not be doing, or you know it's not going to be good, and just because I say I'm a strong woman and you let me do it, don't agree with me. And that's anybody. Don't agree just because people are strong. If you know that it is not going to bring good results or positive results, or is another. But that doesn't take away that I have my faith and my trust in you to lead, that I am going to follow. Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that went a whole
different route.
But that's relationships. And it takes experience and it takes work for that. And that's the thing where some people come in with, blinders or blindfolded to say, oh, everything's gonna be all right. No, these are relationship. When they say it takes work for marriage, these are the things where it takes work.
Yes, you'll work on your faith and following.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna work on that in 2025.
Okay.
Faith and following.
Faith and following.
Faith and following.
Listen, my faith and my following is in Jesus.
I was gonna say something, but it's gonna be very arrogant. Just now, I'm not gonna call myself Jesus, but
you're not Jesus. I know you want to be my Lord, and I get that. Lowercase L.
Please don't say that, please.
I understand.
Please understand what the word Lord mean before you start typing. He is not the Lord. No, I'm not.
No, he's not the Lord.
I'm Lord of my house, of my household.
But those that watch Bridgerton, you understand when they say my Lord.
Yes, and I don't watch that show, but I do
it's just the male, right, head of the home. Right, I know.
And that conversation, that hinting is something an alpha would do.
Oh my gosh.
All right, give me one more question.
Okay, all right. Now this one is loaded.
Oh,
am I wrong for refusing to be with my wife during childbirth or signing the birth certificate until she proves that the baby is mine and that she and my best friend didn't have an affair? That's a whole loaded. Wow.
You should ask that question first.
Yeah, like. So you suspected that your wife and your best friend had an affair. That's the first thing.
This is a wife or girlfriend? You said wife?
Wife.
Ooh.
And so am I wrong for not being in the room when she's during childbirth and signing that birth certificate until I get proof?
I need more context. Did you talk to the best friend? What did the best friend say?
Right.
Are you just suspicious? Like,
that's loaded.
Did you talk to your wife about this? Did you say, hey, listen, I don't know. Like, this is something, I need more information.
Yeah.
This is good. That's not good that she's going through this. But
it says, until she proves that the baby is mine and that she and my best friend didn't have an affair. So he suspects that his wife and his best friend had an affair. He can't prove it unless the baby turns out to be the best friends, and so that's the proof he wants. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
I'm stumped. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Woo.
Like that's a whole affair, and did the affair bring on the baby? But is he wrong for?
That's the question. Is he wrong?
Is he wrong for not participating in the childbirth and signing the certificate until he proves? Well, you know, they have things now you can find out before childbirth.
You could prick that baby before it was even born.
Right.
But I don't like that process.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot, but I would say this. Mm-hmm. It's taking a lot for me to say this. Your vow is still to your wife until you divorce your wife. That's still your wife. So you still attend the birth giving or birthing, labor. You still sign. You still do your husbandly duties until you sign some paper saying that you're no longer the husband. That's what you do. At least that's what I would do.
And then you would have missed that experience.
And then you would have missed it.
Yeah.
So you move as if you still made your commitment, as long as you're still legally married. Mm-hmm. Not just legally married. That's a whole other thing. I was about to say marrying your heart. That's a whole other topic. But
yeah,
legally you're still married. Be there. Hold a hand. Wherever the practice is when you're giving birth. With your, I don't know. This is the first one.
That's good. Your vow is still to your wife.
Keep your vow.
Yeah.
Keep your vow until you both say I can't do it. I don't want to do it.
Right.
But then if it's not his. Then you can say, hey, all you do is what? Waste an hour or two? A few hours?
Yeah. But, I mean, it's not even wasted because that was still your wife.
It's still your wife.
You know, and then if you choose, you know, that you don't want because the baby was not yours. But during that process, go ahead and be a part of it.
I mean, you might be sitting in the corner angry, but you might be sitting in like...
No, go ahead and be a part of it. I would say go ahead and be a part of it.
Still support. Because the truth is, many people have passed away giving birth. And if that woman was to pass, and let's say she passed and it is your baby.
Right.
You missed the opportunity.
Exactly.
You missed it.
Right.
What do you do? Like, now you're kicking yourself twice.
Right. Right. You don't want to miss an opportunity, and that is your baby.
Go in being not proactive, positive, as if everything is working in your favor, and just be there. Be there.
Right.
Listen, it sounds easier to say than to actually do.
Yeah.
But be there. You know. Listen. If the shoes are on the other foot, what would you expect her to do? What would you ask her to do? Because let's say you had to bring the baby home and from another woman, you would still want that woman. Let's be real. You will want that woman to stay with you. Baby, I messed up. Ooh. But just like fences, remember that?
Yeah.
Do I tell you that woman's better than me? What's her name? I just remember her spitting all over the place.
Viola Davis.
I was there right with you. And she just
yeah, she acted.
She did that role.
Yeah. But right, the lady died.
She died
in childbirth.
And he had to bring that woman child home.
Right. And so, she took care of her.
Let's say if she was on the foot, you would pray that it's on that she not do right.
Like, wow. Okay, so we got a couple minutes left. Is that a forgivable offense?
What, another baby? A baby outside of?
Yes, outside of the marriage.
Anything's forgivable. Anything's forgivable. The question is, are you forgiving?
Right.
Where we don't forgive like God does. Like God be like, you're forgiven, sure.
That's true.
People, and rightfully so, because we're not God. We're not spirit. I mean, we are spirit, but we don't love on that level. That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother level of forgiveness and love.
Yeah.
But I think anything's forgivable with therapy and trust and patience, because it's going to take a lot to build that thing back up. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot.
Right.
It really is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
And listen, I couldn't imagine giving that news like, hey, I can't even say the words.
Right, right. Like, I had an affair and now I have a baby by somebody else.
You know, because even going back to this movie Fences,
Mm.
this woman had no idea that he had a side chick, basically a side chick, and the baby was on the way. He's like, hey, well, you know, she was giving birth, and now the baby's dead, and I'm asking you to raise her as your own.
Right.
He said with a smile on his face. And she's like, sure, that's okay.
Mm. Yeah, no, that wouldn't.
She had to put a good slave voice on.
That would be.
It's okay.
That wouldn't be me. It would have been no. I don't.
Listen.
I don't know.
2025. Obviously, been in the basement. Not even on the not on the floor.
Not in the
underground.
same house. How about that? You would have to take your stuff.
I'll take your baby, but you gotta go.
You gotta go elsewhere.
I'd be like, I saw this coming.
Yeah, no. Like you said, you know, with therapy and work, I mean, a lot of work, people do. They forgive and they get past it. They do. And I mean, that's another level of remembering your vows. But, you know, you could fight the fact that you didn't remember your vows when you slept with that person. So why you want me to now, you know, remember and keep my vow to stay with you? But wow.
That's heavy.
Yeah, that's heavy. That's a
Whoever
lot.
you are, God bless you, and we're praying
Yeah.
God's strength for you and your marriage and the child to be. I mean,
Right.
Because this child going.
And if you love your wife, then work it out.
Because now we're dealing with the dynamic of blending families while one is still.
Right. But he don't have to prove. Right. It may just be your child, and that's it, and it's over, and so.
Listen, just don't take it out on the baby. That's my thing.
Right. Absolutely, I agree with that point. Yep. Don't take it out on the child.
Don't take it out on the child.
Right. The child is innocent. They didn't have, you know, the choice of, you know, that was two adults, consenting adults doing what they did. Don't take it out on the child. I do agree with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, okay, so these some topics. Y'all, please hit us up with some questions, some comments. What do y'all think about the discussion today? And send us some more questions.
And what would you do in some of these situations? That's what I want to know.
Right.
Because y'all like, I don't know. You know, no side baby gonna say in my house.
Right. Listen, I'm not gonna lie that
last one.
God will have to come down himself and tell me, Andrea, because yeah.
I'll be sitting there with my alpha dog that personality. I told you.
No, you will be sitting there.
I'll be an introvert in that situation. But like,
right.
When you had me, I'll say a word now. I'll just be like,
right.
You okay?
Exactly. Just let it ride.
Just don't pass over.
Yeah. But yeah, hit us up. Let us know your comments. Share what you would do in the situation. But give us some more questions. We want some more questions. We want some dialogue. We want to be able to share your topic right here on Mr. and Mrs.
And it will say anonymous, so we ain't call no names.
Right. Absolutely.
All right.
Unless you want us to, but we will.
They ain't gonna say the name.
So this has been another episode of Mr. and Mrs. We're starting the year off right. Come on, like, love, and share. Make sure that you like, love, and share. Make sure that you tag your friends, tag those people that you know want to hear this conversation. And thank you for your views, YouTube and on Facebook. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll see you next month. Y'all. Peace. Ooh,